It's time for fire alarm collection hacks. Let's start.
Maybe you should take it slow.
If your ZNS is not on the wall and you want to open it, instead of using these holes, which can break easily, just stick your screwdriver in the side here and that will open it. On wheel-lock LSM strobes, you can unscrew these two screws on the back and adjust the flash rate with that little thing right there. As you can see, when you turn the screwdriver in the little hole, it makes the device flash way faster, depending on where you turn. On alarms with a plastic cover on the front, instead of using a screwdriver, which can break those, just use your fingers to kind of pull them apart and then the alarm will fall out. On alarms with the SHG style strobe, you can actually make it horn only by unplugging these two clips here and then taking off the strobe by pushing down on these two. On alarms with the SHG style strobe, you can actually convert them into horn only by opening the back and finding these two clips which control the strobe. If you unplug them and then you can take off the strobe via these two clips, just push them down and the strobe will fall off. If your Gentex GXS strobe did not come with a mounting bracket, you can always just use some dollar store foam board to fashion your own mounting bracket that can mount on a 4x4 back box. Now sure, this might not be the strongest mounting bracket ever, but still, it definitely holds, as you can see, and it's better than using tape, so yeah. On fire alarms that have jumpers on them, such as the wheel-lock AS, you can actually, when you're taking out the jumpers, you can make sure that you don't lose them by just putting them on one of the pins. That way it doesn't make contact with both of the pins, but it also will make sure the jumper doesn't get lost. If you have a 270 style Pulsation and you flip it over, you'll see that there's a little latch in the back. That way, if you don't have a screwdriver, but you have your fingers, you can just push them really hard, and then the thing will open, and you have access to everything. Of course, this is not going to work if you have your alarms already mounted onto the wall or something. On the wheel-lock CH70, if you flip it over and you look at these two little clips here, if you unplug these, then this device just becomes a speaker strobe. If you wanted to, you can also plug these two clips into any other speaker strobe and it would become a chime strobe. When wiring the Notifier BNG1, a lot of people like to shove the wire under here. That's actually wrong. You're actually supposed to shove the wire between those two pieces of metal right here, and then you tighten these screws like that. That's why they put two pieces of metal and not just one. On Spectral or classic wall mount devices, if you're sick of using your screwdriver and prying for ages, just go on the back of it and look for this little clip right here, and when you push on it, the Spectral or classic will fall right out. If the glass on your call point breaks, then you can use a cheap piece of foam board to hold down the little switch. If you want a single action Pulsation, you can just take a small screwdriver and carefully pry out the little black thing with a little bit of force. Be careful not to snap the thing though. And now it's single action. To put the piece back in, all you have to do is just put one side of the peg in and then carefully pull the Pulsation and then slide it back, and now it's back. If the little push-in part on your Simplex TBar lost its springiness, you can tape some paper clips to the back of it and that will push on the black part and give it springiness again.